morning, you guys, and welcome back to the vlog. Welcome if you've been here before, welcome if you're new. My name is Amanda. I love to cover style, lifestyle, and travel when I can, and we are doing like a whole just coverage of a little lifestyle this week. So it is technically Father's Day in Canada today. In North America, I think the US celebrates the same time we do. And I know that may sound weird, but I remember the UK covers Mother's Day earlier than we do here in Canada, and I remember seeing an ad and getting very stressed that I was not prepared for Mother's Day, and then being like, oh yeah, they celebrate a little bit earlier. So today I have set up the table. We're actually hosting a little Father's Day dinner, and I went out and got a bunch of groceries. There's two different salad recipes I'm gonna be trying. One I've done before, it's just a Caesar salad, and the other one is like an arugula, watermelon, really fresh summer salad. But when you have kids involved, you gotta make sure that you feed the audience you have before you try something new on the adults. And then we're gonna do hamburgers and sausages. Scotty got some fresh buns from Cobb's. That's always a great hack if you're doing hamburgers or sausages. You can kind of get those from anywhere, and then if you get fresh buns, it's almost guaranteed to be a winner. And then I also got the ingredients to make a cheesecake because I have been making this one cheesecake from Alison Roman's book. I will link this down below. I've been really enjoying it. I've made a few things from there, and it's from Sweet Enough, that one, because that's just all about her desserts. And then I make my own crust as well. So I will walk through that with you. And then Scotty's gonna help me post coffee, be cleanup crew.
What's Rosie gonna do?
And Rosie's gonna hopefully help us vacuum just by rolling around. Oh, I have to show you actually. Here, I'm gonna put you down right here. I have to show you what I got the dads, because even though you probably obviously have missed Father's Day, this idea here, this could be great for a birthday or a future Father's Day. I'll link the one that I got off of Amazon. I found this one at Canadian Tire. So this is called the Battery Daddy. This is the content you're looking for on this fashion channel, right? This is the Battery Daddy. And one, it's hilarious because it has daddy in the name for Father's Day, but then it literally organizes all of your batteries. And as a chaotic Aries, I feel like this is satisfying my Virgo mind, which I wish I had. And I don't think any of them have that. So Scotty's brother-in-law, my brother-in-law as well, and both of our dads, and then my brother are all dads. So I got them all one of those, as well as a little Tim Hortons gift card, because Canadians be Canadian. So let's start getting ready. And then we recently had in our family, my brother and sister-in-law moved, so some flowers for them for moving. So lunch at my parents' house, and then back here for dinner.
Rose, are you gonna clean up your toys?
Oh, he's so ferocious, so ferocious. Side note, if you're ever in the States, go to Hobby Lobby for wrapping paper. Look at this wrapping paper. Oh shoot, it says happy birthday. I thought it was just dinosaurs. I'm gonna need to go get some more, but I'll show you. This is actually good, because then I can show you another wrapping paper that I got there. It is this bee one. And I feel like it's a nice neutral one. Okay, so the first thing that I am going to make is this grape salad. It's like a pseudo dessert slash thing you can serve at a potluck. And I remember having it at a potluck and being like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever, especially when I was a kid, because I'm like, this is sweet, it's such a good accompaniment. And basically there are like a million recipes online and they're all the same. So basically it looks like this. So those are crushed pecans on top. And all you need is seedless grapes, cream cheese, sour cream, white sugar, vanilla flavoring. See what I mean? This is a dessert. Brown sugar, cinnamon, I'm not gonna add. And you mix it all up, and it just kind of becomes this like really good, creamy little side dish slash dessert. So I'm gonna make that first, and then we're gonna make the cheesecake. But first, I'm gonna need one of the best things that we got from our wedding, from my best friend Rebecca and her family, is this KitchenAid mixer. It has quickly become like one of my absolute favorite things in the kitchen. And if you're wondering about the color, we got it in the color pistachio. So I'm gonna throw in a YouTube video. I'm gonna make that. And we're just gonna absolutely be cruising through this list of things to do. After that, I think we're gonna go to cheesecake. And then if we have time, start cutting the stuff together for the salads. But even if I don't have time, it's okay, because when people come over, you know, they can, you know, hang out while you're in the kitchen. We are so lucky that we have this big open space, so everyone's kind of in the same space anyways. So yeah, I think we're in good sorts. Scotty actually just went out to grab some cupcakes for the two girlies because they're not a huge fan of cheesecake, and I completely blanked because I was actually gonna make that one dessert that's called dirt and worms. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like this whipped dessert. It's so good. It's like puddingy, and it's got crumbles of Oreos that look like dirt, and then you put gummy worms on top. So it's so fun for kids. And then I was gonna go to the dollar store and buy those little tiny shovels so they could shovel out their dirt and worms. But I'm like, okay, I've never made that before, and supposedly it has to chill overnight. So I was thinking, I will save that for another time, make sure that I'm fully prepared next time for them. And that will just be a fun pop out. I think this time's gonna be a fun pop out just because they get to come to our house for dinner, which is something we haven't really hosted our whole side of Scotty's family before. So that will be so fun no matter what. It's 8 ounces. Hey guys, it is done. It is officially done. This is the first thing. I put some saran wrap on it. I'm gonna pop that in the fridge. As you can tell, it is not good for you, but it is so, so delicious with like a barbecue meal because it adds just such a pop of sweetness. And the grapes are really nice and fresh in the summer. So let's pop that in the fridge, and then I'm gonna get started on the cheesecake, and I will walk you through. And I mean, I think the theme of today is cream cheese, honestly. Sorry. Okay, lights are on. It's gotten a little bit darker in here. So this is from Sweet Enough, Allison Roman. Let me see if I can just hop right to the page. It is this one, citrusy cheesecake. So I've got all of this here. And honestly, what I love about this recipe is the thing that makes it citrusy, I feel like could be the thing that makes it any flavor. So you add a lot of lemon zest to really bring out that citrusy flavor. But I feel like, say you wanted to make a peanut butter cheesecake, or you know, something of a totally different flavor, chocolate or whatever, I feel like you could just add that instead. So for this one, I'm gonna stick to the recipe. I've made it before. I know it's really good. And the thing I learned about cheesecake the other day when I made it for the first time is one of the most important parts is the cooling, because you know how cheesecake gets those cracks on top of it? That is because it has been cooled too quickly. So there's actually a point in this recipe where I have to leave the oven door open with the cheesecake inside. So that's quite interesting. But the first thing we're gonna do is make the crust. And instead of just using crumbs from graham crackers, I have adjusted the recipe slightly and I've added a little Biscoff cookies. So I need to put those through the food processor, which is Another one of my absolute favorite things in the kitchen. This one's from MasterChef. I'll link one down below as well. It's been so good. So proud of us. Not only did we get a grape salad done, but we also got the cheesecake done. It is currently cooking. I added a couple more minutes. I'm speaking a mile a minute because I need to get ready because I have to go to my dad's Father's Day, and then we're hosting Scotty's family for ours. So that's kind of how it's breaking down. If it was more organized, I would have said, hey, let's do it all together. But alas, sometimes it can be just a lot of people. They get along so well, by the way. Like, our families really get along. So next time, if we're down for hosting, I feel like I would love to be the matriarch in that scenario. But I need to change quickly. We freaking did it. So 2 salads to go as well when I get home, but that's gonna be easy because hopefully we get home around 3:30, and then everyone arrives around 4:30, and then dinner around 5:30. So that'll give me an hour to kind of leisurely chop some things. Salads, easy, no mixing involved really. I added some time to the timer, so let's quickly get dressed. By the way, I should tell you about what I'm wearing right now. So this necklace, how stunning is this? I am absolutely obsessed. The moment I got it, I immediately put it on. And by the way, I think I'm gonna put a tiny little picture of Rosie in there. Scotty and I were laughing how I should do that. So there's this necklace, and then these earrings, if you can see, sorry to get all up in your grill. These are little tiny shells as well. Can I get even closer without you needing to see all of my pores? Little shells with freshwater pearls hanging, and both were so kindly gifted by Edge of Ember because over on Instagram I've been doing outfit of the days, and I always take Edge of Ember because I have so many of their pieces because I adore them. They hold up amazingly, they're super well made, and they're just honestly so stunning. I also have the A with my birthstone, and I find that that is just such a phenomenal gift. So I'll link these and those down below. And then this little top is like giving kind of boho vibes. Honestly, I might just stay in this outfit. This is kind of cute. I might just stay in this for the first half, and then when everybody comes over, I might change into a dress because my one niece she loves a dress moment, but I'm gonna be running around with my nephew, so this might be good. This is from Shop Woven, a local shop in Burlington, but they source their items and they have an online shop. So if you're curious, this has been such a nice top to throw on. Not only does it come in this oatmeal, but it also comes in white and I believe a sage, and I am so tempted to honestly just get both of them because not only do they show jewelry so well, but it's nice because the V's not too deep. It has so many feminine features, like the pucker there, and you have really beautiful detail here, and they just tuck in really nicely. Added a belt, that's from Sazon, the Taylor belt. I wear that all the time, and then you can't really see my jeans, but they are from Reformation. They're called the Wilder jeans, and they've been one of my absolute favorite go-tos. I'm gonna check the temperature, actually. Let's do that. I feel like the temperature, 20 degrees now, and it's gonna be heating up later. Look at this forecast, by the way. If you guys aren't currently in Canada or in the Toronto area, Can you even believe, like, that is a proper heat wave? So I'm so glad that we also got the shed done. So let me just get myself organized and get a couple of bits. I'm glad I've already wrapped those gifts. Scotty's on a walk with Rosie, so she's gonna be tired while we're out with my family, and then of course she's gonna be here when we are hosting. So I feel like everything's coming up good. I just hear you got home, so a couple of minutes and then we gotta go. Instead of having the oven open, I'll just put her on the top of the...
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go.
Hilarious. What is that?
I don't need nobody else.
Quick, wash it!
I got you, and you got me too.
You can write out the blue. I wanna do what you want to.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
We can leave and run away someday.
And you're like, oh!
I've been saving you.
It's just awesome.
Save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me
Organized.
too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and sit in you. Call me anytime that you need
It's clearly not. Officially home from my parents' house. So naturally there has been a change. If I go all the way back here, it's one of those Amazon dresses. I'll link this one in the description box because it is the absolute best. I have it in pink, green, and white, but I've got to say I don't love the way the pink one looks. The green and the white, so much better. I like those ones so much better. I'm honestly shocked I didn't get the blue over the pink, but yes, that little headband, which now I'm remembering I actually also got on Amazon, and then my Cezanne belt, and then just a couple of little flats that I always wear as slippers. Scotty is writing some Father's Day cards, and I'm gonna put together the salads for tonight, and then I think we should be good. 2 family events in one day. Might just leave my apron on. Can't trust myself. But we have got the salad. So this salad is a watermelon salad. It's supposed to be with arugula, but I chose to go with fresh greens just to have a little bit of variety there. So it's watermelon, red onion, mint, feta, and then this balsamic glaze. It's basically like balsamic glaze, honey, and then Dijon mustard. So that gives it like the sweetness, but then the Dijon cuts it and really makes it into a nice dressing. I added a little oil just to give it a little bit more of a runny consistency. And then for the girlies, just in case they're not as adventurous with this, I did Caesar salad. So we're gonna have dressing, we've got some Parmesan and some croutons there. And then I was thinking I could also maybe air fry up some bacon or make some bacon just to have that on the side. We've got our fresh buns and all that laid out. Always recommend putting a little towel over top so they don't get dry while you're waiting for people. And yeah, even for that salad that we're testing out, things like onion and feta, they don't always appeal to everyone. So I wanted to be sensitive to that. I'm definitely gonna give it a go though, like the full Monty here. And then I absolutely love having the taper candles. And because we were actually, while doing this space, playing with the electrical a little bit, our outlet actually currently doesn't work, we need a dad to help us figure that out, funny enough, because it's Dude's Day. But we have a couple dads with us tonight, so maybe we can wrangle them into helping us figure it out. But this switch basically controls this light and all of these overhead lights, but it's not too big of a deal because we love a little candlelit dinner anyways, and it's still gonna be bright. And then this table, actually, I haven't gotten a chance to tell you guys about it. This is Scotty's grandparents' table, and it is the most beautiful table. Like, this is my dream. If I saw this at an antique market, this is the first thing I would scoop up. What it does have is some scratches on the top, but I am going to refurb this. But while we wait, that will act as a little, just like a little, you guys know what I'm trying to say, right? Not placemat, but coaster. That's what it is, coaster. So that can act as a little coaster, and we will be good to go. And I'm gonna refurb it and make it really, really nice and almost brand new. Now, it was a nesting table. So on this side, it doesn't have a side there, but it works so perfectly, as you can tell down there. But it works so perfectly. It's like the perfect size. And it's really nice just to sit here on the couch and have that at the window. I've had my tea there a couple times. As for the cheesecake, I think it has turned out perfectly. I mean, I haven't cut into it obviously yet, so time will tell. But on top, I also put some oranges because it is citrusy cheesecake, as it says here. And she even says thinly sliced citrus for serving. So I just kind of plopped that on there because I think it looks quite pretty. And I think we are all set to go. There's just a couple things in the refrigerator that obviously I'm not going to pull out just quite yet, but I just love hosting. I just feel like it is such a joy. I feel like there's no reason to get super stressed. I'm going to put you down for a sec. There's no reason to get super stressed when hosting. You're hosting people you love, and it's just so beautiful to open your home to people. And it's honestly, I just find that it's just a joy to put out things that you think people will like and enjoy. And I think the key with it is being prepared, obviously, but not trying to shove too many things into your plans. And if you're like, ooh, I really want to host, but I don't think I'm at the point yet to basically prepare a full meal, or even financially, it's expensive. Have a potluck, because it's just so joyful having people over. And what I was saying to Scotty the other day is, let's go for it. Let's be the ones to host this time. Even though, as you can see over here, for 2 years now, we have not had the correct dining chairs. But you gotta just let people meet you where you're at, you know? And it's never gonna be perfect. And if it is, good for you. It's probably taken some time, but to rob yourself the opportunity to have your family and friends over, or even just one friend over because you don't have the proper setup, it just seems kind of silly at the end of the day, I think. Corner seats?
Well, guys, we did it. What a time.
How did you feel about it?
It was great. It was so much fun.
It was so much fun. I was saying to them before how it's so important not to just wait until things are perfect, and just go for it.
Our dog doesn't like when we hug. She gets very jealous.
She does. Guys, it went so well. It was so much fun hosting them, and I just can't wait to host again. Honestly, I just love hosting. Like, I love it. I love doing tablescapes. I love setting a vibe. I love lighting candles. I love it all. I honestly love it all. I love setting the music. Love making the salads. Scotty loves cleaning up after, so that's really helpful. Yeah, I just loved it. I didn't take much video, obviously, as you would have not seen in this vlog, but I did take a couple of photos. But speaking of that, we both have very busy weeks ahead. I have quite a bit of editing to do, and I honestly just want to put up my feet for like a second during this weekend. So Scotty's making a cake. He has not yet had his cheesecake, by the way. It was an absolute smash hit. They loved it.
You said Scotty's making a cake.
Oh yeah, sorry, not a cake. Yeah, I'm tired. So Scotty's making a cake to have his cake.
I was like, what?
Scotty's making a coffee. I'm gonna make a tea. We're gonna put our feet up, have a little snug with our little Rosie girl, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Sun is bunning. Good morning, you guys. We are off on an amazing adventure. I'm actually invited on this through a friend of mine. She was invited and she asked me if I would be her +1. So full transparency, how cool is that when you have creator friends who think of you for events? But this is truly right up my street. Now, this morning I tried the Delaney Child's messy bun. Let me know if you guys would like a tutorial on that on YouTube. I just edited quickly sitting here in the parking lot. Sorry, I keep adjusting the stress. It's a little large for me on the top. A reel to show you how I did today's hair exactly. But we are off to Avalon Lavender Farm, and we are also going to be able to, if the weather permits, which fingers crossed, it's looking pretty good right now and it's quite calm, take some photos in a stationary hot air balloon. So it's going to be tethered, but I'm assuming it'll be pretty high, a hot air balloon over top of the lavender fields, which honestly is like such a bucket list. Wow, what a dream. I have officially got my coffee. We are all dressed up kind of Bridgerton style because this is a high tea, and then with the high hair I feel like that works really well. I'm just remembering I forgot to put sunscreen on my body. Thankfully it's part of my routine in the morning, every morning, to do my face. But it looks like we'll get there 15 minutes early, and I always love having that leeway time in between driving and trying to get places. So let's get there, and then I'll show you around, and I'll introduce you to Jess, who is the one who invited me. She has such an incredible sense of style. She is so cool. She is pregnant with her third, and she is honestly just such a badass. I'm obsessed with Jess. And yeah, I can't wait to see her. It's been a really long time. So yay! Just to end off this vlog on a serious high, and possibly in a hot air balloon. There's just so much to carry. Guys, I'm finally with Jess! Look at her cute little baby bump! You're like, I feel like last time I saw you, we were one baby less and the hair was so much shorter. So
yeah,
so
probably.
Lovely.
I'm trying to think like when the last time I saw you was.
I know. I honestly think it's been like a year. It's crazy.
Definitely been a year.
So behind us, you can see they're practicing doing the hot air balloon. And there's some mocktails and cocktails
Oh, is there?
and lavender. Very exciting. Okay, so upon getting here, we are just bathroom stop, obviously, but look at the first thing that we have stumbled upon, the most adorable, wholesome welcome ever. And then we're gonna go see the horses as well, but these guys are just a few weeks old, and they are the sweetest little angel babies. Hi, good morning. Okay, so officially, most wholesome morning ever. Loved holding those little chicks, but now it is time to say hello to horses.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Some love,
So here at Avalon, they also have an Airbnb. So just showing you a couple of shots of that, but how romantic. And then out the field in front, he said that is going to be in full bloom in just a couple of weeks. So stunning. It was a little hot in there because they don't have AC, but he said it cools down really nicely at night, and they have fans. And then they also have a little fireplace. Could you imagine that in the fall? So stunning, so calm. I just love it. The lunch was also so incredible. Like, Piano did the most amazing job. The people who were serving were so kind, and they were just so attentive, and I'm feeling really, really grateful. I've also gotten to meet a couple of creators that I have adored for a really long time, and that is one of the magic parts about this job and sometimes coming to these events, is you get to meet people that not only you look up to, but you also almost consider pseudo-friends because you know that you have very similar interests, so that has been wonderful. So past going here to their Airbnb, which I'll try to find the link in and I'll put it down in the description box for you if you're interested, we're gonna head on over to the duck pond and see what we can see there. Made it down to the river.
Maybe you should go to the Lavender farm today. It's like 40 degrees.
I know, it's so hot.
Oh, I committed to it.
Jess is just saying how she's quite hot. It feels like 40 degrees out here.
It's sticky now.
And it is so sticky, but we're still feeling so grateful. And this is down by the river. You can tell that there are ducks here and chicks here because they even have their little mucking around bath there. And this place is just so calm and peaceful. Girly, I love your dress. It's so beautiful. Good morning, you guys. I am all dressed up. I didn't want to leave the vlog just right there. It was the most amazing evening. As you saw, it was just really nice to host, as I kind of shared. Rosie girl taking a nice big stretch, and I think she's a little peeved at me because what you can see behind is my suitcase, and that is because I am headed on a very fun adventure, and one of my objectives for this adventure is to vlog the whole thing. So I'm going to be bringing you along with me, but I've got to show you what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing some new pieces from the Edge of Ember collection. I just filmed a little outfit reel, and if you notice as well in the mirror, I've got a new camera. And so I'm trying to figure it out, whether that be through vlogging or creating outfit content. There's a few different functionalities that are very different from my last vlog camera. So please do bear with me if the quality or something changes or the light or anything like that. But so I just filmed that and it was a bit frustrating. But we got it done, and that's okay. Sometimes done is better than perfect. So Edge of Ember, look how gorgeous these pieces are. Millie, their amazing PR sidekick, she reached out over on Instagram because I have always adored Edge of Ember and I love creating outfit content, and I include their pieces quite a lot. I have a pair of Victoria's hoops with the freshwater pearl on it, and they are truly one of my favorites. Those weren't gifted actually. Technically they were, but by Scotty for Christmas one year. And so the outfit to match, I thought with the shells, because I'm not actually going to the water, I thought with the shells something blue would be nice. This is the linen shirt from Banana Republic. The skirt that you have seen featured in my last fashion video about how to style. This is one of the ways I'm styling it today. We are in the middle of a heat wave, and you might be thinking, why a long sleeve? I might put a little cami underneath, or even a scrunchy tube top underneath that I can kind of layer over top. But the linen is nice and cool and loose on the body too, which sometimes I think less is not always better. Sometimes loose is better, especially with heat. This is on Festiche belt and some new little espadrilles. Let me show you these. How cute are these without attempting to do 2 high ankle sprains. I got those from Zara recently and I just think they're absolutely adorable. I've seen so many girls style espadrilles and I've always wanted a pair myself. So I am going to get to packing. We are going to be going to a countryside estate. It is called Crewixton. I'm going to confirm that I am pronouncing it correctly, but look at how gorgeous the invitation is. I'm thinking, I actually haven't opened it yet, so I'm thinking I'm going to do a transition with this to something very fun over on Reels and TikTok. So that is currently going in my head. We have to leave by 2, and what's so fun is Sarah is coming with me, and I know you guys love Sarah, and we have so much fun together. We've been to Mexico together. She's one of my bridesmaids, and I know we are just gonna have the best time. So I thought you could keep me a company a little bit if you wouldn't mind hanging on longer on this vlog. Just to do a little bit of packing. Maybe keep an eye on me, make sure I stay accountable, because sometimes I can have a bit of a space cadet mind when it comes to things like this. So I'm gonna open the door. Scotty was just in a meeting, so I had to close it, but it is very warm in here. So I'm gonna open the door. We're actually gonna be doing the micro curls again that you saw in the yesterday section of this vlog. So I have cleanly washed my hair, and I'm gonna do those micro curls because they just last so long and you can do some really fun hairstyles. And yeah, it's just so easy because I'm assuming that I'm not necessarily gonna have some flexibility to do the hair. So we'll see. I'll pack some hair stuff just in case. But let's get to it. Oh yeah, see this back here? The dinner that we're going to be having. Guys, this weekend is gonna be so fun. I truly cannot wait to bring you along with me. I'm even gonna bring my drone. It's gonna be amazing. It's catered, and the dinner that we're having is a summer solstice party, and the theme is maximalism. Maximalism, so it's not gonna be one of those like white parties or anything like that. It's gonna be full of color and frill and layers and all of those fun things. And I think I have gotten my absolute Cinderella dress of dreams. So I'm not gonna show it to you in this vlog. I'm gonna have you hold out for the next one. So let's get to it. Alrighty, I am officially packed up. So for the bulk of showing you what I packed and all of that stuff, that is gonna be in the next vlog. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed a little wholesome take on the last couple of days. It truly has felt that way, and I feel so happy for it. Like, I don't know, when you do things outside, when you interact with animals, when you're outside, when you're hosting people you love, and when you're traveling to places that are new with people that you love, it just feels so incredibly good. So I can't wait to bring you along with the next one. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to join so that you can definitely be part of that trip as well. If you made it this far, you are officially part of this cozy little nook of the internet. But without further ado, I hope you are doing well yourself and that this was maybe a little bit of escapism, but I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Oh, leave the picnic basket emoji if you made it this far. It is my new favorite emoji. It's so cute. Okay, bye.